Hey everyone, it is Thursday, January 10th, and it's been exactly a week since I last vlogged. A lot, as you may know, has happened since my last vlog, and as you can tell, I'm clearly in a hospital room. I am extremely overwhelmed, I'm thrilled, and I'm doing really well specifically, but I have to start off by giving all the details that everyone's been eagerly asking for. If you don't have me on Facebook, add me because I've been updating as much as possible, as well as my Twitter and Tumblr. I've tried to, but there's been lots of posts throughout the week since my kidney transplant. Yay! So on January 3rd, I got admitted, and I was admitted into critical care pre-op for preparation for the kidney transplant on January 4th. It's been an absolute whirlwind and a blessing, and it's been spectacular to say the least. January 4th came and went in a blink, to say any other words I guess wouldn't explain it any better. I went to bed January 3rd with butterflies and eagerly awaiting my transplant. January 4th we ended up doing a very short session of dialysis, which got abruptly interrupted by OR waiting room, or OR team, sorry, while I was on dialysis at 7 in the morning I started about 9. By 9:30 I was hooked up, and then before noon, OR came down with a stretcher and they said, the organ has been removed. We are ready for Maria Jose. She needs to get off dialysis now, and we need her in OR right away. So instead of having to do the pre-op wait, which is a few hours sometimes, I was whisked away straight from dialysis. I had to change there, and with my close friends and my parents, we were just eagerly awaiting and just thrilled and nervous and so blessed. So whisked into OR, and it was a new experience for me. As you may know, I was a patient at Sick Kids my whole life growing up, and when I turned 18 you graduate to the adult system, but I had never had major surgery in the adult system, so it was a beautiful experience. I went into OR, got prepped for anesthetics, and before I went to sleep, the entire surgical team that was going to be working with me, from anesthesia to urology, the nurses, etc., all came in and did a briefing, and they ask you questions if you have any concerns, and the transplant began, and I got to see my organ get wheeled in. So almost 8 hours later, the transplant was longer than expected, unfortunately. Well, fortunately, I guess. It worked for the best. I came out of OR bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, and sat right up and was ready to talk and chat and felt great. The doctors are thrilled with my recuperation. Within 10 hours I was walking, and in about 2.5 days I was out of critical care, which usually the stay is about 5. So I am still in hospital just because they don't like sending you home unsure with the risk of anything, so which I don't mind. I rather, if you have to keep me for 2 weeks even, and knowing that this gives my kidney the best fighting chance at success, that's what I'm going to do. So I came out of OR, critical care, was walking in 10 hours, which is unheard of. Usually you don't even sit for 24 hours. And here I am, day 7 almost, day 6. And I feel beyond great. The kidney worked right away. For those of you who know numbers and words, creatinine is your kidney function, and it should be under 130. The day I went in for surgery it was 1800, and today it is 78. So to say the least, the kidney's working perfectly. I'm nice and pudgy from the drugs as well as fluid. They wanted to put on lots of water, so the kidney was nice and kicking right away and didn't have to go into shock or anything. However, I put on 13 kilos of water, which is far too much for my body. But it worked. The kidney worked right away, and I was great until about day 4, when my ankles were swollen. I decided, hey, why don't I put my feet up to get my ankles less swollen, because I was walking around everywhere. And the fluid went to my lungs. So to get that fluid off, we had to do some Lasix, which is a diuretic and just makes you pee more, nothing big. But here I am slowly taking off the water. Anything under 5 kilos is safe. So I feel great. The bandage here, I had an arterial line going to my jugular, so it got pulled out today. And I had many other lines in my arms. Those bruises are not from that. Those bruises were from the needle. But it's gone, And I had another one in this arm, but now I have an IV because legally you need to have one in you in case of emergencies. And I'm up and walking and safe and well and so full of love and joy and thankfulness. And I have to say, I thank you all from the deepest part of my heart for your support. This week has been beautiful. I have had such supportive messages, such love, kindness, and just truly inspirational to see people of all ages, races, genders, religions, beliefs, etc. send me messages from all over the world, let alone my close friends and family. And this, of course, video wouldn't be possible without someone absolutely inspirational. And my hero, one of my many heroes, but my hero, my cousin Mauricio, who last Monday, so 2 weeks will be on Monday, he gave his kidney to save someone's life, and he is doing great. The day I went in for surgery, he went home and he's achy and sore, but doing absolutely amazing, and he is an inspiration to all of us. He offered to save someone else's life just so I could have a fighting chance at getting a kidney. And there's an angel somewhere out there who gave me a kidney as well, and he's probably still admitted in hospital, but I am so blessed and so thankful, and I will update more. I was just so overwhelmed. There's been a lot happening, but I feel great. I'm walking, as you can tell. I'm doing great. Yay! This is me doing great, apparently. I love you all. I will blog and post and keep you all updated. Please stay tuned. There are photos of my cousin's kidney. He was able to take in his camera to OR, and they gave him 1 or 2 photos. I was not allowed to because it was a bit more complicated, but I don't mind, in all honesty. And I have lots of photos from day 1, pre-op, right up until today. So I love you all. Thank you from the deepest part of my heart. Sign your donor cards, drink lots of water, keep your organs healthy, and don't forget to tell the person next to you that you love them. Okay? Love you all. Thanks for following. Bye!